Good morning, fellow travelers. This is Lyra Moon back with you with another daily pick a card reading for today, January 6th. I hope you guys are all doing well. All you have to do is pick a card and listen to the corresponding message that follows to see how your day is going to go. Starting with those of you who picked card number 1. All right, today is going to be a fun, high energy day, which it makes sense. A 6, whenever we have a 6, we're dealing with higher frequency, as far as love and connection and connectivity goes. We're feeling more connected to the everythingness that is around us. A big focus on family today, a big focus on networking as well. For those of you that are in business, this might be a great day to buy, sell, trade. I'm also picking up that this is going to be something, some of you guys are going to be dealing specifically with family matters, with children. Maybe you guys are having some difficulty with children or difficulty with a specific child who's going through a really difficult time right now. And you're feeling maybe that you need some more support. I am picking that up. If this is you, do what you can to get that support. There's plenty of support groups out there that are free to use, especially on Facebook and other platforms like that. So if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed, if you're kind of unsure what to do, make sure that you reach out to those other support groups. And if you need a private reading, you can always reach out to me if you want some spiritual support. Others, I feel like this is a day of kind of recalibrating a little bit with your family. Everything has been moving so much faster now that there's just an abundance of energy here. So there's a needing to kind of refigure out some things, some structures in your family life, which will help the dynamic overall in the household. So sit down with your family, have that conversation, talk about the things that aren't working, the things that are working, the things that we want to implement. You can even sit down with them and have a discussion about what you guys have in mind for the rest of the year. What are your goals? What do you want to have accomplished by the end of this year? Okay, and make a support system. I think that would be fantastic and really helpful for your family connection. All right, and for those of you that pick card number 2, okay, we're on the same track, really. This is just a beautiful day, I feel, of acknowledging the love that we feel, the love that we have lost, the love that we have gained, the love that is no longer a part of our existence anymore because maybe people have passed on or moved away or left, and so that the love is kind of transfigured into different things. But overall, today is a day of planting new ideas. We're going to start by really figuring out, okay, what is it that I want over this next 12-month period? We had our solar and lunar eclipses in October of last year, and those really set the stage. So you might have experienced last October something ending, right, around the middle of October, and then something new happening or coming through towards the end of October. And those moments really kind of are going to continue to transform and manifest over the next 12 months. So from the point of October to this October, we're going to be seeing a lot of the things that we're trying to manifest start taking root. So instead of it being in the mental world where we're just kind of thinking about what we want, we're kind of bringing it now more into the physical world and having more of a physical manifestation, of the thing that we're trying to create. So it's really beautiful because we're finally out of this like pre-planning stage and are now like, all right, what is it that we need to do so we can, plant the seeds and reap the benefits, sow the seeds for later, and have that harvest come back to us. Okay, so definitely a day of new ideas. All right, and for those of you that pick card number 3, you guys are going to be really it's a heavy day. We can't all have the best day every day. Some days are going to be harder than others. And I think that when we acknowledge that we're going to have some harder days than other days, it kind of takes the sting a little bit away from the sadness or the struggle. If you guys are here, if you guys are in this struggle boat, we all have been, we all will be, we all are connected in this same way with you. So if you're feeling this way, you're not alone. You're absolutely not alone. You are in a position right now where you're feeling really weak, where you might be feeling like the things that you love so much or that you hold on to and cherish so much are kind of falling away from you or no longer holding the same kind of reverence to you as it used to. And so it's been really tough. And I think the one thing that you might be realizing or might, be running from is the fact that unfortunately, when we get to this point, where we're so depressed, or where we're struggling, or where we're, we're having a hard time kind of humaning, when we get to that point, we have to address it. We have to acknowledge it, because honestly, if we don't, we just continue to feel this way. And a lot of times when it comes to this, when you're at this point, when you feel so stuck, it's because the only place left to look is the one place you don't want to look, which is inside, which is closing your eyes, which is going within, which is having that experience, because everything else externally of you is no longer giving you that thing that you're looking for. And what that thing is that you're looking for is you, is yourself. And you will find that within. Okay, so this is a real call to say, hey, if you're struggling, close your eyes, meditate, let yourself cry, let yourself feel the emotion, so that you can release it, and so that you can start to grow and heal in a really beautiful way. Overall, today's message is going to be about accepting that things are always in transition. And sometimes we have control over it, and a lot of times we don't. What we do have control over is how we react. And the best thing that we can do is, instead of dwelling on the negative, is to focus on the things that are positive. Focus on the things that you're grateful for. When we do that, we bring in a higher level of frequency, and we attract it just as much, because we are mirrors all internally. And when we emanate what we feel on a higher frequency, the gratefulness feeling, the frequency of gratefulness, of joy, we get that attracted back to us. So, kind of focus more on the things that are going right, and see how that changes your perspective. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to follow and share and like, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And I will see you guys all back here tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.